Let's get more now from the Chelsea angle on this one. OK, Mark McAdam is here to break it down for us. Mark, it was Chelsea's heaviest defeat to a London rival since 1986, I believe. And in wider context, how bad a result is that from Mauricio Pochettino?
Yeah, can you remember who that was against?
1986. Oh, I love games
London
like
rival.
this. So, as well, I think I would know if it was Arsenal, because that would have already been mentioned. So I'll have to say Tottenham.
No, Queen's Park Rangers.
Oh, OK.
QPR fans will remember that one. Finished
Fair
6-0. And like you rightly say, concerns for Mauricio Pochettino. It was back-to-back defeats for him now. That was after being unbeaten in 7 matches. So I think the bigger picture is still reasonably positive. However, the nature of last night's defeat, their biggest against Arsenal in their history, would be hugely concerning for Chelsea fans. And not only that, it just felt like a performance that just didn't live up to the expectations that they've got recently. It felt like they were turning a corner. But how many times have we said this season, Chelsea feel like they've taken 2 steps forward, but suddenly 3 steps back, and once again the pressure on that man and that young team. And now one of the big concerns is their defensive unit, conceding 5 goals. Now in the Premier League this season, it's now 57 that Chelsea have conceded, which is obviously hugely concerning, the most in a Premier League campaign. And of course there is still more games to go, so that 57 potentially could get even worse, which is quite amazing considering some of those Jose Mourinho sides that were built on a rock-solid defence. Their most experienced defender, Thiago Silva, 39 years old, over 900 career appearances. His wife, Mrs. Silva, to you, put this on X. See nothing, speak nothing, don't listen. What is it? Something like that? The emojis?
See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Something like that.
Yeah, a little bit cryptic. But
well, it's not exactly positive.
No, it's not positive.
It's still cryptic.
She does have a little bit of a record for being quite outspoken and honest on social media, particularly when things aren't going very well for her husband's side. So, yeah, good morning, Mrs. Silva.
Could be completely unrelated.
It could be.
Could be about something else.
Maybe so. But yeah, obviously she wasn't impressed if that was linked to Chelsea's performance last night. Mauricio Pochettino has stood by his young team, though, and defended his team's character. That's despite claims that they have thrown in the towel.
No, it's not the character. I play football and I was in some similar situation. And with big player, with experienced player. I play with Maradona, I play with Ronaldinho, I play with Batistuta I play. And in some part of the season, this type of thing can happen. And you say, yes, this guy that were on the top, give up. No, sometimes because of the opponent, because our energy, because, nothing is for you in this situation, and nothing, you cannot find nothing positive during the game, and this type of thing happen.
No Cole Palmer in this game, and there was the quote of Cole Palmer FC wasn't there earlier in the week. Were there suggestions that is proven right? Yeah,
very possibly so. We'll explain it in a few moments' time. Something else to point out, I guess, with regards to that Chelsea team last night and the performance was we know that Chelsea have a young side. The average age of the starting 11 last night was 23 years old, 169 days. And you have to go back many, many years to a Premier League side that actually named an average younger team over the course of a season. It was back in 1999-2000. That was a Leeds outfit who named a good number of players, all under the age of 24. So this is a very young Chelsea team, and that's important to point out. But like you say, it's been this man, a 21-year-old, that has been labelled as, Cole Palmer FC, such as his significance and involvement for Mauricio Pochettino this season. It's now 10 goals in his last 5, and Chelsea have picked up 11 points from a possible 15 in those matches. Let's look at Cole Palmer's numbers, because he has been absolutely superb this season and was a big miss, no question about it, last night in what was a difficult game. He scored 23 goals in all competitions, absolutely superb. But it gets even better, because when you add his assists to that figure, he jumps from 23 to 36. That's goals and assists. And when you break that down in terms of the percentage of goals that Cole Palmer has been directly involved with for Chelsea this season, 41%. So when Mauricio Pochettino was saying Cole Palmer FC, that's disrespectful, the stats actually say he's a massive part of their success this season. And you'd worry if they hadn't have gone and invested in him in the summer, or he decided to stay at Manchester City or potentially go somewhere else, where would Chelsea be at the moment? Because there's no question that man has been a shining light.